Good afternoon, period 5. Welcome to my how-to speech, and today I will be teaching you how to make a gourmet burger. First, you're going to need 1 onion, you're going to need 1 tomato, 1 avocado, a slice of lemon, 4 strips of bacon, an original sesame seed bun, 2 frozen patties, some cheddar mozzarella cheese, some pepperoncinis, some pickles, some salt, some pepper, some mustard mayonnaise, and even if you're feeling crazy, you might even want to throw on a fried egg. Alright, first I'm going to start off by turning on the burner to heat the pan. You notice that I didn't turn on this one because you don't need to heat it yet, otherwise the egg will fry way too fast. Now I'm going to salt and pepper the burger, add some pepper, some salt, some more pepper, like extra pepper, add good flavors. I usually get the one underneath as well. Ooh, just ripped my patty. That's alright though. It'll still cook nice. More pepper. Salt comes out a little bit quicker. Set those aside. Bring this over here. Set that there for now. Next thing I'm going to do is cut up the onion. I'm not going to use the full onion, just a little bit of it. Peel this off because you don't want to eat that. You're going to want to cut it in long, thin, even slices as best you can. I like them thin. Some people prefer them thicker, but that's up to you. I try to keep them in line, but sometimes I just can't do it. Try not to cut your finger off too. So now that they're in long, thin slices, I line them up, chop them into small ones. And to even further chopping, just throw them together, ordinary fashion. And that is how you chop your onion and start your first step. Alright, now that we're done cutting the onions, we're going to go ahead and cut up our tomato. Now there's no rush in cooking a gourmet burger because it needs to be perfect. So now, I'm going to lay the onion on its side, make sure the stem is facing either right or left, and just cut on down. I usually do 2 slices on my burger, but I'm just going to cut it into however many I can, just to show you how I like cutting. Didn't quite get that one off. I like to grab the stem for support when I get to the end. Alright, so now that the pan is warmed up, it's time to throw on the burgers. I like to use cooking spray, sort of an oil. You can use butter or margarine, but this is fairly easy to use. So we're going to throw on one burger first, and the second right next to it. Alright, so now that we've chopped the onions, cut the tomatoes, put the burgers on to cook, I think we're ready to cut up the avocado. You're going to cut it in a 360 motion around. There's a huge seed located on the inside. You're going to plop it open. One moment. Alright. I'm going to get the seed out. I'm going to scoop it out with a spoon. Do the same to the other side. Flip it upside down so it's easier to cut. Cut it up into thin slices. Seems to be sticking to the knife, but that's okay. Alrighty. When cooking burgers, you must be patient. You got to make sure that they cook thoroughly on both sides so there is a nice sear on both sides. When cooking a gourmet burger, you may not have enough time to cook real bacon, so I use fully cooked bacon from Costco. It's real fast and easy to cook. Just throw it in the microwave. I like 4 slices. Put it in for express, which is equivalent to 30 seconds on my microwave. So now we got the bacon ready to go. Oh yeah, another thing I like to do is just squirt a little thing of lemon on my burgers to liven them up a little bit. Because I don't think that the salt and pepper was enough seasoning. Not too much because you don't want to overdo it, but I do like lemon. Another thing I like to do with my burgers is put my cheese in the middle of my patties. So I'm just going to lay it right there. Take this one, pick it up, lay it right down on top. I'm going to let that sit for a sec, let the cheese melt, and I'm going to flip it, and then I think it's about ready to take off. Now it's time to start assembling the topping. I'm going to take a fork, pull out a little bit of pepperoncinis, about half of a handful. You can grab that with your hand. Take out some already pre-sliced pickles. Let's get about 5 of those. It's probably enough for your burger. Alright, so now that the burger's flipped and the cheese is melted, I think we're ready to take it off and start assembling. We're going to start by putting mustard and mayonnaise on the buns. I'm going to put the mustard on top. Put the mayonnaise on bottom. Nice. It's most definitely enough. I like light mayo, just to give me a little bit. Spread it around. Put that there. Now sometimes I grill my onions, sometimes I like them raw. Today I'm going to eat them raw. Alright, so now that we got that done, I like laying the pepperoncinis down first. Usually, or sometimes I put them on top. I find it easier to put them on bottom for some reason. Put the hamburger on top. Let's lay down some bacon. All 4 pieces, why not? Let's lay 2 slices of tomato, 3 things of avocados. How we're going to fit these pickles and these onions, I do not know, but we most definitely are. Add some of the onions on top, 2 pickles. It's going to fall apart. Here we go. Can we do it? And there, my friends, and Mr. Sullins, is how you make a gourmet homemade burger. Now, let's try it out. Good. Bon appetit.